as uncomfortable. That's why you see the, kind of flailing swings at the ball down and away and sliders and things like that. So that's probably the biggest adjustment he made. And he's coming off a really successful year last year where he threw 200 innings for the first time, and that added confidence, makes him feel like he's an elite pitcher, and he is. And that component of pitching in that Dave Island and himself has worked so hard on has really added another dimension to his ability to get hitters out, especially with runners on base. That's one thing that we were talking about with the relievers. With runners on base, you have to make them feel uncomfortable so they can't stay in there and cover the pitches that you're going to throw down and away. He's done a great job of that.
Thank you. Right in the front.
Vicki, thank you very much for having us here today. You have a job that I don't think anyone in this room wants. That being said, I want you to take yourself back to mid-April. Driving home, Mets are now 11-1. What were you thinking that night, and what were you thinking what was going to transpire come October?
I every night I leave the park, and especially at that time, I'm trying to think of how we can continue to improve. Not that I don't think our players are capable of, going 150 and whatever. But, I realized that, this is a great run. We're happy it's happening, but we have to continue to improve every night, because you're just not going to keep up that pace. I didn't think that we would go in the direction we've gone and it'd be kind of the opposite of that. But, every night I go home, on my drive home, I think about what we could have done better that day, whether we won or whether we lost. And I have about, 10 tough discussions with, players every day that I have to have, whether I didn't think they ran hard or I didn't think they had the right approach. So I'm thinking about those type things too, because, these guys are very competitive and they have a lot of pride, and it's tough to have a conversation with them, and you have to do it the right way to keep them motivated, keep them buying into what you want to do as a culture. And so when you're having a tough conversation with them, kind of calling them out to their face, you have to make sure you do it the right way. So I spend a lot of my time thinking about those things.